Hi again, everybody, and welcome back to Enjoy English School. I'm Bruce.
I'm Antony.
Well, every month we have a section of your magazine called Technology. It's a big word, but it's one you have to learn because the world is becoming more and more technical. It's becoming more and more dependent or needy on computers and satellites in the sky, and all of this electronic equipment basically is what technology means. And there's still something new, and that's why we're bringing to you today the sudden rise of AI art.
Yeah, 没错，我们今天到了这个科技新知的单元 Technology。我们今天要介绍的主题也是前一阵子一直到现在都非常非常热烈讨论的，就是人工智慧。可能各位你们有玩过 Midjourney 这种绘图生成软体，或者呢你有可能玩过这个 ChatGPT 这样子的这种聊天软体，对不对？那你对我们今天的主题一定会特别感兴趣。我们来看一下我们这个 title， 我们的标题The sudden rise of AI art。 好，中文的话标题是人工智慧艺术的异军突起。这边的 the rise of something， 好，就是指突然越来越红了，或者是突然之间崛起了这样的感觉。虽然是 R-I-S-E， 但这个 S 的发音是 Z，rise of something。 好，这个地方特别注意一下它的发音。
And we ask this question, which maybe we can answer today and tomorrow, a 2-day lesson. Is it art? Is AI art? Or is it cheating?
到底这个是艺术呢，还是欺骗呢？这就是我们接下来这2天，今天跟明天要讨论这个话题我们稍微休息一下，就来看第一段咯。
The sudden rise of AI art. Recently, AI art has become a controversial subject in the art world. People are debating whether it is true art or just some form of digital cheating. In the past, AI was just an idea. However, that has all changed in the past few years. Now, AI art is capable of winning art competitions, and it's being featured in some world-famous museums, like the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. It's important to understand what AI art is and how it all began. AI art is artwork created with the help of artificial intelligence. AI artists don't use pens, brushes, or graphic design tools like Photoshop. Instead, they type in detailed written commands, and the AI will use them to create shapes, forms, patterns, and figures based on what it has learned. For example, a user could ask for a blue monkey climbing Taipei 101 oil painting by Michelangelo. Then, the AI will create several images that look pretty well drawn. Although the technology is not perfect yet, the results are pretty stunning. If you're not happy with the results, you can revise your commands and try until you are satisfied with the results.
Okay, let's get started with today's first paragraph. Recently, AI art has become a controversial subject in the art world. So AI is obviously the topic that we'll be talking about, focusing on today and tomorrow. AI art is a kind of art that uses this new high-tech computer technology. It has become a controversial subject. Some people think it's great, and some people think it's the worst thing that ever happened. So if there's an issue that people talk about, there are people who support and people who refuse or talk down something. And we're going to give you enough information so you can make up your own mind. But AI is used in education, in the art world, in the military, in commerce, that means business. It's being used more and more in more and more ways that humans work.
没错了，刚刚用到一个字很棒哦，叫做 commerce。好，这整个的话是这个商业，它的名词。可能各位听过 commercial， 就是它的这个形容词哦。好，这是第一个老师刚刚用到重要的字词汇。另外第二个呢就是 issue。issue 老师刚刚提到这个时候是议题。那在这边我们这句话里面提到 a controversial subject 是主题嘛，你也可以说 a controversial issue 来表达说这件事情呢。很多人看法不同，可能很两极，有一些人会彼此互相争论谁对谁错，所以我们来看一下这整句话的意思，就是 recently 最近呢 AI art AI 的艺术呢 has become a controversial subject in the art world， 在艺术的世界里面已经变成了一个非常人人有争论的一个话题了。
People are debating whether it is true art or just some form of digital cheating.So we're coming up to the issue of, is this really a new form of art? After all, hundreds of years ago, there were no cameras, but today people think of photography, the art of using a camera, as a real kind of art. Now, will people feel the same way about computerized art? Well, that's the issue. And we have another word here, digital,which refers to the world of computers and information that is useful or necessary for us to use computers. Also, the word debate. Here we have debating. This means to discuss something, usually formally. There are debate teams, there are debates on TV that you can watch.This person agrees to something, but that person disagrees. That is a debate. It's a noun. It's also the verb. They are now debating.
没错，所以这边的话，我们看到这个字 debate， people are debating， 就是在争论着什么事情。这个字本身它可以当名词使用，它也是拼法是 debate， debate 就是指这个争论的意思。好，两方的人呢互相彼此去提出自己的论点，好，驳倒对方的这种论点等等这样的争论。那另外呢，老师还介绍了 digital 这个字，好 ，digital 的话就是数位的。而外老师刚才还提到一个非常有趣的想法，你看，在数百年前，在没有照相机的时候，人们就是用绘画嘛。然后照相机一出来之后，你可以想象到后来，大家会觉得说，哇，这个照相机出来了。可是照相机摄影 photography 变成另外一项专门的技术，那会不会有可能？那现在的这个可能 AI 制作的这种人工智慧艺术，也可能像当初的照相机出来，慢慢演变成一门独门的技艺呢？我觉得老师这边提到一个观念非常非常有意思哦。在这边的话，这句话就说了 ，People are debating whether it is true art。人们就在争论说，到底 AI art 人工智慧艺术是真正的艺术呢 ，or just some form of digital cheating， 还是只是用数位的方式去欺骗大家
？In the past.AI was just an idea. Just a few years ago, nobody had ever heard of AI.
AI 他这边讲到说，在过去呢 ，AI 只是一个想法而已，大家也都没有听过这样的观念。
However, that has all changed in the past few years. As I just said, say 5 years ago, you never heard this word, and I don't think anyone was really thinking about it, that a computer could replace real art.OK，
所以这边的话讲到说了，然而呢 ，that has all changed in the past few years， 在过往这几年来呢，好是改变了所有的事 ，that 好这个事情已经完完全全的改变了。
Now AI art is capable of winning art competitions.This is a long sentence, so I'll talk about the first part of it. If you are capable of doing something, you can do it. You have the ability to do something. Some AI art is winning art competitions. Competitions are contests. And some people can't figure out, did a machine do this or did a person do this? And some AI art is so good, it can win a contest.
没错，所以这边的话，我们先看就是句子的前半哦。Now， 好，而时至今日呢 ，AI art is capable of winning art competitions。居然呢，现在 AI 所创造出来的艺术作品呢，能够赢得这种艺术作品的竞赛，哇，那已经是打败人类了哦。
And it's AI. It's being featured in some world-famous museums. Feature here means to show it in the museum, to talk about it, to attract people to see it, like the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, which I have visited, of course. It is an excellent, you've got to see it. If you go to New York, go to the Museum of Modern Art. They also show AI. They also show digital art.
OK， 所以你看这句话，他就说 ，and it's being featured。好，这边的 feature 这个字哦，就是以什么东西作为主题的意思。而这个东西呢，它也作为主题，在一些in some world famous museums 一些世界知名的这些博物馆所展出。像是什么博物馆呢 ？Like the Museum of Modern Art。In New York City， 主要这样提到说，在这个老师他自己本身去过纽约市的这个现代艺术博物馆哦，这个地方非常非常值得去。老师刚刚是给我们推荐，一定要去看看。
Okay, we'll take a short break and come back and continue AI art. Okay, welcome back and let's get busy. It's important to understand what AI art is and how it all began. You will hear more and more about AI art, but that doesn't mean you know what it is. It's so new that most people, they never heard about it or they're not sure really what it is. And when did it begin? How did it begin? These are honest questions.
没错，所以要了解或者是去讨论这个议题的话，好，这句话呢其实蛮重要的。他就说了 ，It is important to understand， 好，它很重要的去知道什么事情呢 ？What AI art is， 好，到底 AI 所做的这个艺术是什么 ？And how it all began， 到底它是什么时候，它是怎么样开始的？好，怎么样出现的？在这边的话，我们就是先了解一下它的背景。
AI art is artwork created with the help of artificial intelligence. So AI, artificial intelligence, there's where AI comes from. And it is art that uses digital technology, computer technology.
没错，他就告诉你它的定义了。AI art is artwork， 啊，就是艺术作品。Created with the help of something， 好 ，with the help of something， 它是透过了什么什么东西的帮助来创造出来的。什么东西的帮助呢 ？Artificial intelligence 就是 AI 人工智慧。
AI artists don't use pens, brushes, or graphic design tools like Photoshop. In other words, AI does not, it uses computer technology, not traditional kinds of art tools. Of course, a pen, a brush with paint, or even something like Photoshop. This is not AI.
所以告诉你说 ，AI artists 会使用人工智慧艺术创作的这种艺术家呢 ，don't use pens， 他们不用笔。brushes 笔那种刷那种画笔 ，OK， or graphic design tools 任何一些那种平面设计的一些软体，像是 Photoshop， 他们不用这些的。
Instead, not that, but this. Instead, they type in detailed written commands. This is typing. Commands is to order somebody to do something. When you talk about computers, you instruct the computer to do something for you, and the AI will use them, these commands. The AI can process what you tell it to do to create shapes, forms, patterns, and figures based on what it has learned. All the objects or parts of what an art composition is, the form of a person, does it have 立体, is it 3D in form, the coloring and so on. You can tell the computer what to create and how to do it.
所以在这边老师用到一个很重要的字词汇叫 instruct。instruct 就是对什么东西下指示，它的拼法是 instruct。instruct， 我相信你可能听过 instruction， 比方说 follow the instructions， 就是 遵从这个引导，遵从这个指示的意思。在这边呢，他这句话提到说 ，Instead， 他们不用画笔呀，不用这些 Photoshop 这个东西，他们用什么呢 ？Instead, they type in detailed written commands。老师刚刚也顺便解释了 commands 这个字的意思，就是指令的意思。所以 detailed 就是非常非常巨细靡遗的这些写下的指令，来告诉 AI 要怎么做。And the AI will use them， 会使用这个东西，使用你给它的指令 to create shapes。Forms, patterns， 好，各这种形状啦、形体呀，或者是这种一些不同的这种图案等等 ，and figures， 好，各种那种形状 ，based on what it has learned， 就你告诉他的，好，你能讲到多细，他就可以帮你慢慢勾勒出你心中的样貌，然后你慢慢去选说，哎，这个比较像我的，那个比较像我的，把你心中的样貌慢慢勾勒出来。
Yeah, so it's learning.It's not a person, but it can learn from the commands you give it. Drop dead.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a short break and come back and learn more about AI. Okay, let's continue now with a good example. For example, a user could ask for a blue monkey climbing Taipei 101 oil painting by Michelangelo. Huh?
没错，所以这边的话就举一个很棒的例子哦。他这边讲到说，举例来说吧 ，a user could ask for 这个地方他说用户啊 could 这边因为是举个例子而已，并不是真实的事情嘛。你说不定可以这样啊，在举例提议的时候，他都会用过去式的方式去表达。好 ，could。Ask for 可以跟这个 AI 讲说，哎，我要一个blue monkey， 哈，一个蓝色的猴子 ，climbing Taipei 101， 好，爬那101大楼，好，还有指定形态 oil painting 油画 by Michelangelo， 就是这个米开朗基罗那种油画风，然后去爬，就是去画一个蓝色的猴子爬101，OK， 好，然后这个 AI 可能就会帮你去设计出你是要这张呢，还是这张，慢根据你的叙述去呈现出你可能要的画风。
Amazing. Then the AI will create several images that look pretty well drawn. It won't give you only one result of your request or your command. It may generate or create several similar pictures to get a better idea of, is this what you want?
没错，所以接下来告诉你呢，他说 Then the AI， 好，他们这个电脑呢 will create several images， 好，不会只是给你一样，它给你好几个这个图 that look pretty well drawn， 意思就是指画的还蛮好的，可能3-4张图。就我知道，像那个 Mid Journey， 我看到人家玩的时候，好像都会有4张图让你去选，好看你要比较接近哪一张，那种感觉很像什么？很像是那种你看老板叫你做一个专案。然后你给他3个提案，哪一个比较像？然后他说我觉得 C 比较像，然后再针对的专案去做其他，大概是那种感觉吧。
Amazing. Although the technology is not perfect yet, the results are pretty stunning. When I read this sentence, I thought the AI picture must be very crude, C-R-U-D-E, not high class, like maybe a child drawing it.But wow, stunning means wow.
没错，所以这边的话，老师刚刚提到一个字 crude， 好 ，C-R-U-D-E， 指的很粗糙的。他说啊，你可能给 AI 下这个指令，他可能给你一个像小朋友一样画的那种东西吧，就不是哦，他画的很精致，让你觉得哇哦，就是这边所讲的概念。Although the technology is not perfect yet， 虽然到现在还没有到很完美的程度。但是呢 ，the results are pretty stunning. When you say stunning， 就是让人吓一跳 ，surprising. Of course, in a good way. OK， 没错，就是这张脸的这种表情。
If you're not happy with the results, you have commanded your AI program to do something for you, but it's not quite what I want. You can revise your commands.You can change your commands. Maybe you're the problem. You're not clear enough about what you want this AI to do, and try until you are satisfied with the results. So it may take more than one time to get the picture you would like.
没错，所以这边他就告诉你说了 ，If you're not happy with the results， 就如果出来这个图呢，你发现到说，都不是我要的，我不喜欢，对什么东西表示不满意，你可以说 You're not happy with something， You're not content with something 都可以 ，You're not satisfied with something 都很好哦。还是说 You can revise your commands， 你可以去慢慢稍微修改一下你的指令 ，and try until you are satisfied with the results。好，所以这边他就说，你可以慢慢修改你这些指令，直到最后你觉得差不多了，可以了，出来是我要的东西了，你可以试到你满意为止。
Okay, this is day 1. We have a whole day tomorrow to continue talking about this topic. We'll take a short break now and review some of the more important words from today's lesson. Okay, our first word is debate. You can see it can be used as a verb or a noun. Really, debate is a discussion between two or more people or two or more teams with different points of view.
没错，所以 debate 通常是指争论或者是辩论，两方在那边针对一个主题去互相较劲，去说谁对谁错。
Our second word, digital. Digital. This really refers to computer languages and the world of communicating with computers.
没错 ，digital 这个字是数位的，你有机会还会常常听到他讲到 digital，for example camera， 好，数位相机 ，digital payments， 好，数位支付等等，你用 Line 啊、接口啊那些东西都是 digital payments， 这个字很常用。
Our next word, capable. Someone who is capable can do many things well.
所以这边 capable 的意思是很能干的，好做事能力非常非常强的。然后突然这样讲，我有点不太好意思，但是就是这个字，这个意思是这样。
Number 4, detailed. ED, this is an adjective form. To detail is to put a lot of details into something. That means your work is very fine and exact.
这边它 detailed 就是充满细节的，这个字就有点像是 detail， 好，把那个 ed 去掉的话呢，它就是名词 detail， 它也可以当动词来使用。反正加上 ed 之后，它就像形容词一样，表达说充满细节的东西，很细致的呈现。
Number 5, command is to order.
Command 好，就是去命令，在这个地方当名词的话，就是指下的这个指令的意思。
Number 6, you should know anyway, ask for something. Ask is you have a question or you want someone to help you with something.
没错 ，ask for 就是要求，好，可能是要求什么东西呀、等等。ask for 是很常用的一个用法。
Number 7, revise. That means to change, especially something that has already been there, and you make it better or larger or some other change.
没错 ，revise 就是稍微修改一下原本已经在的东西。比方说，我写了一篇文章，然后以前我上老师的作文课，老师就说 Please revise this part， 好，就是要我稍微 change something slightly 的意思。
And he made it worse. Number 8, be satisfied with means you don't have any bad feelings about something. It's enough, good enough.
没错，就是心满意足的对什么东西表达我很满意这样的感觉。
That's it for today's lesson, but remember we have day 2 tomorrow. Please join us then. Until then,
Bye bye.
bye-bye.